Okay, so guys, we're going to start with our breath work, and we're going to, again, revisit that box breath, okay? So just as a little reminder, the box breath, what we're actually looking to do here is simply visualize that square, okay? Like a box. So you want to breathe in nice and slow to the first corner. Then you want to pause that breath, okay? So you want to hold that breath, again, comfortably, not a PB. You're going to come down without holding the breath, and you're going to breathe out, hold that breath, and then again, just nice and smooth, okay, in a square. Now, a really good number to aim for, okay, kind of obviously it's first thing in the morning, you know, we haven't got the heart elevated or anything like that, okay, but this is to kind of just get the body moving and grooving a little bit, start to bring the attention to the body, okay, especially to your breath. So, you know, think about somewhere kind of in the region of 4 to 6. Now, that doesn't mean you have to do this every single breath. You know, don't set PBs, because the harder you go, okay, when I say harder, the longer you try to hold your breath, okay, we won't be able to sustain this for a longer period of time, okay? Just keep it smooth. So you know, inhale maybe 6 and exhale maybe 4. It's okay, okay? Just notice that. So nice and simple, nothing too crazy. We're gonna go for 3 minutes, okay? So seated down, ideally, okay? So if you kind of struggle to kind of sit down on the ground comfortably, get your hips elevated a little bit, just put a cushion underneath you. Think about, as you do this, what your posture is doing, how you're holding your spine as well, okay? When you're ready, it's nice and simple. Hopefully everything is through the nose. We'll go in 3, 2, 1. Nice and easy, and let's get to it. Okay, finish that breath off. Beautiful. Okay, so if everybody is ready to go, we'll just start with our basic gen mob, guys. Let me just put myself pinned. Thank Beautiful. Okay, so we'll start with our neck first, guys, just our headquarters first. So you can be in this kneeling position, low, high, it's totally up to you. Okay, just starting with the basic head, hands are pushed into the ground. We're gonna just simply tuck our chin onto the chest, slowly raising that chin up. And just nice and gentle, just assessing the neck this morning. From here, the next thing we're going to go to is no. So chin over the shoulders. Try to keep your eyes open for this. Remember, the spine is not moving, obviously, apart from the cervical, right? So right at the top of your head. That is the only portion of the spine you're trying to move. Again, nothing cranked, but you should be slowly and gradually able to go a little bit further until you hit that nice little end range. From here, we'll go to OK. So the ear to the shoulders, ear to the shoulders. Space you guys forward. Okay, from here, guys, all we're going to do is nice and straightforward. We're going to have our hands under the shoulders and knees under the hip. Now, we're going to take a couple of cat cows. Just a reminder, the basic cat cow, trying to marry the breath with the work, is we're going to get big, tucking that chin into the chest, really pushing the ground away from us. Then we're going to get small. So really what we're doing is we're moving at the spine, kind of like forwards and backwards, right? Or up and down if you think about it. What we're going to do is we're going to put a minute on the clock, and this is called sexy cat cow, apparently. Okay, so basically what we want to do is rather than being limited to this just downwards and upwards motion, we can start to throw a little circle, okay, to move the spine in whatever way we want to. But as always with the spine, just take it a little bit easy. So, kind of don't rush through the corners, and whatever if you go in one direction, try reverse engineer it and bring it back the other way too. Cool? We're going to go for a minute in 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's get it. Okay, so nice and straightforward, nothing too crazy. I did not name this sexy cow. Cat, okay. Someone told me about this. So the key thing is just making sure your elbows are locked out. And really kind of, explore the nooks and crannies. Right, so really lean to the side, maybe forwards, maybe backwards. And time. Beautiful. So from there, guys, all we're going to get into is just a quick, thread the needle. So same position, but we're going to sweep one arm under the, armpit, turn to the same side, reach, make our way to the top, and then reverse engineer that to the other side. So remember with this one, you want your bum to be roughly over your knees at all times. So you don't want to collapse back or collapse forwards. And you want to start to kind of draw your tummy to the back of the spine as well. So you're trying to limit that movement from the lower back. The idea is to, as you reach, to spread the shoulder blades. So the hand that's in front of your face, push that hand into the ground to lift yourself up as you come down. Sounds really weird, but just attempt it. Last one. Let's finish it off. And then from there, big toes together. Knees can be as wide as you want them to be. We're going to go into that child's pose. Remember, hands slightly wider than shoulder width apart, and you're going to keep everything at the shoulders here, in this region. And that happens by wrapping your armpits. So you're keeping your shoulders stable. Pull your chest down towards the ground, the belly button down towards the ground. And we're going to take a bounce for 10 reps and then hold for 10 seconds. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. Keep pulling yourself down for 10. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly coming up. And we'll reach over to the other side. Doesn't matter which way you go. Wrap the armpits again. Pull the chest down to the ground and the belly button as well to the thighs. And let's bounce for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep pulling yourself down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly back it up to the middle and then to the other side. So again, wrap the armpits, pull yourself down to the ground, and let's bounce. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep pulling yourself down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to the middle, and then coming up. Okay, from here, let's go into basic wrist prep work. So we'll start with the fingers back towards our knees this morning. Push the world away. Your elbows should naturally be locked here. We're just going to rock forwards and backwards. Nothing too crazy. And just like last week, we're going to explore a little bit of strengthening work for the wrist as well. Okay, so it's really integral that we make sure we're putting the right sort of stress on the wrist. So when we do kind of come back to training, full blast, or whatever that may be, we're ready to go. Okay, so from here, we're going to go fingers pointed to the side, pushing the world away, just rocking side to side initially. And if this feels good, we can kind of go into a little circular motion just to get into those corners of the wrist as well. Fingers should be nice and spread, guys. Okay, this is to increase the surface area so you can produce more force. From here, fingers pointed straight ahead or slightly turned out, but push the world away. And again, just starting by leaning forwards and backwards initially. And if this is good, again, go into a little circular motion, okay, or a semicircle. Remember, you are in charge of the dosage, okay? So you decide how hard you're going into these areas. How much are you loading? The key thing here is to make sure the elbows are locked, shoulders are protracted. From there, fingers come in towards the knees, so we're going to go the other way. For this, you can generally tend to bend the elbows initially just to get into the position, then push the world away, ease away from the shoulders. And we're just going to start with rocking forwards and backwards initially. And then if this is good, just a little rock side to side maybe. Okay. From here, back of the palms, posturing up, rocking forwards and backwards. Little rock side to side. And when you're good, we're just going to go into 2 10-second holds for the gorilla grip. Okay, so big squeeze of the fingers for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release your fingers. Then again, big grip for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly back it off and shake it off. We will come back to the wrist again in a minute, okay? But literally, let's go to 1 knee up, 1 knee down into runner's lunge, please. So hands either side of the legs, okay? Pop the back knee off. We're going to rock forwards and backwards initially. Find the halfway point, lift the back knee up and hug the front knee. Then we're going to drop the arm down towards the ground, and then we're going to rotate and reach through the ceiling for 3, 2, 1. Let's do 4 more. And drop, rotate, reach, 3, 2, 2. Drop, rotate, reach, 3, 2, 3. Drop, rotate, reach, 3, 2, 4. Drop, rotate, reach, 3, 2, 5, and down. We'll go to the other side. Okay, 1 knee up, 1 knee down, hands aligned with the front feet. Pop the back knee off. And again, we'll just start with that rocking forwards and backwards initially, just to kind of let the body know what's about to happen. Then find the halfway point, keep everything sturdy, and then drop the elbows, then rotate, reach for 3, 2, 1. Drop, rotate, reach, 3, 2, 2, drop, rotate, reach, 3, 2, 3, drop, rotate, reach, 3, 2, 4, drop, rotate, reach, 3, 2, 5. Back me down. All we're going to do here, guys, is just get into our backside. Simple, straightforward glute raises. The heels come back to the bum, toes are lifted up. Tuck your hips so your lower back is smashed on the ground. Keep in that position. Push your hands into the ground. We're going to lift the bum up and kiss the ground. Okay, 20 reps. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. From here onto our front. Okay, this is skydiver. So what we're going to do here, guys, palms are faced up, head is down on the ground initially. We're going to use everything on the back of the body. Okay, so remember with this one, we're going to turn at the shoulders. Look, my hand turn because my shoulder joint is turning to squeeze the shoulder blades. As I do this, I'm going to use my butt to lift the legs up off the ground as well. So I'm trying to find my balance somewhere around my hips to my belly button. Okay, so the first rep, we'll just hold it for 5 seconds, just to kind of allow the body to kind of figure out what needs to happen. And then we'll go for, okay, 9 more reps after that. Okay, here we go. Coming up, pause for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Down and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and rest. Okay, back onto our knees. We'll go into our wrist prep. Okay, just kind of 2 strength work, just like last week, guys. Nothing too crazy. We're going to go to our heel raises. Okay, first knuckle push up. Remember, what we're trying to do is we're trying to, okay, basically push through these areas. So this is the knuckle, okay, obviously, the back of the knuckle is here. So fingers are spread. And again, your hands are fairly close to your legs. And what we're going to do here, guys, is this. We're going to push the world away. We're going to raise the heel of your palms up. Now just think about this as like doing calf raises, but for your forearms, okay? So again, if my shoulders are slightly ahead of my fingers, this is what's going to give us that load. We need to be consistent. So don't do this and then sit back as you come down. You want to be consistently just over your fingers. The further you are, the harder it is, okay? We're going to go 10 reps and we're going to come down for 3 seconds. So there's a little bit of a tension of how we're coming down, okay? Here we go. So push yourself away from the ground, lift the heel of your palms up, pause there, and then let's lower ourselves down for 3, 2, 1, up, 3, 2, 2, up, 3, 2, 3, up, 3, 2, 4, up, 3, 2, 5, up, 3, 2, 6, up, 3, 2, 7, up, 3, 2, 8, up, 3, 2, 9, up, 3, 2, 10 up, and rest. Shake it off. Now from here, we're going to go into our wrist rocks, and we'll just half the reps. We'll do 5 reps here, okay? But what we're going to do is we're going to just pause for a couple of seconds in each end range, okay? Now with this, just so everybody's clear, if we make a fist, okay, so if everybody makes a fist, what we're trying to do here, guys, is we're trying to kind of load what we call this radial side, which is the thumb side, so our wrist ability to do this, okay? And then the other side would be this, okay? So we're basically trying to work this position, but we're going to get our elbows involved as well, okay? So what that looks like is this, okay? My fist is roughly under my shoulders. I'm going to roll forwards onto my thumbs. Notice my shoulders are still ahead. So you should feel this loading through the outside of your thumb, okay? Or up your forearm on the thumb side, okay? We'll just kind of take a pause here for a couple of seconds and then come back to the knuckles. Then you're going to drive the elbows back towards your hips, but my shoulders are still falling forward, okay? I'm going to take a pause here. Keep hugging the elbows. Now you're going to feel this probably more in the elbows than the fist. That's okay. Push up, lock it out, fall forwards, pause for 1, 2, 2, and then come back, pause for 1, 2, 2, up, forwards, 1, 2, 3, back, 1, 2, 3, up, forwards, 1, 2, 4, backwards, 1, 2, 4. Coming up, last one, here we go, and 1, 2, 5, backwards, 1, 2, 5. And rest. And that is all, guys. Beautiful. From here, quick drink of water if you need to. Otherwise, we're going to get into our first set of prep work. Okay. And we're just going to go into 3 things, keeping it simple. Ooh, good quality H2O. Okay, so from here, guys, we're only going to replace 1 move from last week. So we're going to keep walking Cossacks, okay, consistent. And you guys know what a walking Cossack is. So just a quick demo, feet are roughly under the hips. Remember, this is about accuracy and precision a little bit. Stepping to the side, we're going to sit into the same corner. Make sure the legs are nice and straight. Sit bones to the ground. Drag the sit bones along the ground to the other side. Then from here, if possible, you get up, boom, push up and land under the hips again. One more time, step, sit, slide, boom. Okay, that's our walking Cossacks. We're gonna kind of just go up and down. So even if you just get, 1 and 1, that's totally fine. Okay, if you've got space to do 2, 3 in a row, that's amazing. From there, we're gonna get to dynamic tabletop. Okay, so a quick reminder, dynamic tabletop is fingers pointed back. Okay, from here, I'm going to lift my bum up. I'm going to shoot my legs through. I'm looking to open the chest and the shoulders without dumping into the neck or the wrists or the elbows. Now, this position looks okay, but look at my shoulders. They're not okay over my wrist. I need to be here. Okay, so make sure you're driving your knees forward. Now, if this position is too hard, look, all we're going to do is posture up, bum on the ground. You're going to just go into this static variation here and bum to the ground. Okay, so choose the right progression for you. Now from there, the third one is the one that we're going to be changing a little bit. Okay, so we've been doing shoulder taps for the last 3 weeks. We're going to get to crawling iso. So similar, same, but different. Okay, so fingers are spread, hands under the shoulders. This time the knees are under the hips. We're going to tuck the balls of our feet, and the knees want to be a couple of inches off the ground. Boom, that's it. Okay, now from here, what we're going to do is we're going to lift the opposite hand, opposite leg up off the ground and pause for 2 seconds. So what that looks like is and then land on the ground at the same time. Off, down, off. As opposed to hand comes off, then the leg comes off, or doing one of these falling forwards and backwards. It's inevitable it's going to happen, but that's what we're trying to work against. Okay, so remember, the hand and the feet are coming off the ground at the same time, and they're landing on the ground at the same time. Okay, 2 sets is what we're going to go for. So if everybody's ready, on your feet, we'll start with our walking Cossacks. Okay, so nice and simple, feet under the hips. Let's take a step, sit, slide, and match. Step, sit, slide, 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 match, and rest. Okay, so from here, guys, we're going to go into our dynamic tabletop. Now this is 6 reps, okay, with a 3-second pause at the top and at the bottom. Okay, so remember, we're starting to load the shoulders up now, okay, in this vulnerable position. So, okay, loading the right structures is key. Take the right progression for you. Fingers are back. Okay, if you're doing the dynamic variation, bum should be through. If everybody's ready to go, let's bring the bum up off the ground for 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 2. 3, 2, 2. 3, 2, 3. 3, 2, 3. 3, 2, boom. 3, 2, 4. 3, 2, 5. 3, 2, 5. One last one. 3, 2, 6. 3, 2, 6. Back and down. Nice. Okay. From here, let's go into our crawling iso. Jesus, my mic's going everywhere. Okay, so crawling ISO, guys, we're going to go for, again, 6 reps per side, but there is a 3-second pause as well. Okay, so there's a prescribed time that we're going to be holding. Now, the recommendation here is trying to figure out how to use your breath to create tension, okay, that midsection integrity using your lower body and upper body strength. Here we go. So fingers are spread, knees under the hips, pop that bad boy off. In 3, 2, 1, and 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 2. 3, 2, 3. 3, 2, 4. 3, 2, 5. 3, 2, 6. 3, 2, 7. 3, 2, 8. 3, 2, 9. 3, 2, 10. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 2. Down and rest. Beautiful. Okay. Let's get it on again. One more time. Same thing. Okay. So on our feet, walking Cossacks. We're going to take a step, sit, slide, and then match. Step, sit, slide, 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 and match. Beautiful. From there, tabletop, please. Okay. Beautiful position. Okay. Bum comes through if you're doing the dynamic variation. Legs are straight, so you got to use your tummy strength here a little bit as well, guys, to lift the bum off. Okay, here we go. Bum off for 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 2. 3, 2, 2. 3, 2, 3. 3, 2, 3. 3, 2, 4. 3, 2, 4. 3, 2, 5. 3, 2, 5. 3, 2, 6. 3, 2, 6. And down. Okay, crawling ISO. Okay, so again, little tip here, guys. If you're feeling the burn on your legs, that probably means you're sitting back onto your legs quite a bit. If you're feeling this in the wrist, that's probably telling you you're falling too far forward. Okay, remember, you want your knees a couple of inches off the ground. And again, you should be thinking about how can I use my breath to control this section here. Yeah, here we go. Fingers are spread, knees under the hips, tuck the balls of your feet, lift the knees off. From here, breath, and let's go. 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 5. 1, 2, halfway. 1, 2, 7. 1, 2, 8. 1, 2, 9. 1, 2, 10. 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 2. And rest. Beautiful. Okay. So from there, that's our prep work done, guys. Okay. Okay. Next up, we have our main event. Now, as suggested last week, we're not going to do more sets. We're going to keep it still to 4 sets, okay, of the next work. However, the progressive overload, meaning like just to kind of make sure that we're pushing a little bit, okay, giving that body a little bit of stress, is going to be in the form of increasing the time a tiny smidge, okay? A smidge. So a reminder, hollow body is something we've been working for 40 seconds. We'll just take it to 45 seconds, okay? Just 5 seconds. We've been doing arch bodies for 30 seconds. We'll take it to 40 seconds, okay? So we've got 45 seconds, then 45 seconds. And then, sorry, 45 seconds, then 40 seconds, okay? Then the third and last one, we've been doing our side arch ups, okay? So again, from 30 seconds, we're gonna take it to 40 seconds, okay? So a quick reminder of all these things is the way we're going to do it, as always, is, we've got 4 sets to kind of do. The first set, we'll just kind of do it all together. We'll go through the cues and whatnot, okay? Just get a good feeling for it. And then second, third, fourth, we'll double down and just, okay, hit it home. Cool? Just give me this if that's okay. Good. Okay, Joey, you give me a thumbs up. That's fine. I see your thumbs. I didn't see any holes, okay? So from here, guys, what we're going to do is we'll start with our hollow body, okay? So remember with this, we're going to be onto our backs. And a couple of things as a reminder, what we have been focused on is this, okay? The legs, the longer the levers, the harder it is, okay? So like the longer the body becomes, the harder it is, right? Now, 45 seconds is no joke. The key detail that we want to make sure you are, okay, focusing on is trying to lift the tail of your bum off, okay? So like so. So what you're doing really is you're taking your hips under. Now, trying to keep that up off the ground and going out in that vector is the hardest thing in the world. No one wants to see, okay? So Nathan does not want to see this shit. So yes, your legs are straight, but you can see this puts no stress in this region. Only when your legs are in this vector here, okay? So by definition, longer, the harder, shorter, the easier. So choose the right dosage for you, okay, for 45 seconds. Remember, we have 4 sets in total to do this with other bunch of things, okay? So let's go into this first. 45 seconds on the clock, please, Nathan, okay? Here we go. So remember the setup wise, we're gonna reach forward first with the hands, head is off the ground, the upper back is off the ground. Breath in, we'll go in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so wherever your hands are, whether it be overhead, side, or forwards, think about the hands going away from the middle of your body.
To go. Five, 4, 3, 2, and time.
Oh yeah. Okay. A 5 second is being felt. Okay, from here, guys, we're going to go into our arch body. Okay, so remember the intention behind here is to light up everything along the back of the body. A little bit like that skydiver we did. However, this is an isometric position. And today we're taking up to 40 seconds, so 10 more seconds than usual. 2 things to remember, okay, is this. You are lengthening the body. So your hands are reaching forward, you're elevating your shoulders, and your feet are reaching back behind you. Okay, that's number 1. The other thing is to remind yourself that you're using everything through the upper back and the back of the legs to lift yourself up. So the intent is to try to find that balance, maybe somewhere on the hips or the belly button, meaning you want to try to raise your quads up off the ground as opposed to just cranking the spine. Okay, now overhead position, if this is too hard and your shoulders get pissed off, just move your hands back and reach back and we can hold this position. Same thing, okay, just hand is different. Okay, so choose a variation. Nathan puts 40 seconds on the clock for us. Reach forwards, reach back. We'll go in 3, 2, and lift. Okay, eyes are up a little bit, but not, the head is not cranked.
Halfway. Four, 3, 2, and 1.
And down. Beautiful. Thank you, Nathan. Okay, so the third and last movement, guys, that we have is our side plank arch ups. Now, this is a straight arm variation. You know, our wrists are warmed up, so we should be able to handle this. Remember, the fingers are pointed away from you, and the shoulders are directly under the hands. Okay, now from here, a couple of details. It is okay just to hold this position isometrically. Okay, so this is your regression. Make sure your ears are nowhere near the shoulders, feet are apart, but look, I've got this nice straight body. What we're going to be doing though, arch ups, remember, is we're going to be slowly lowering the hip down towards the ground. Okay, so we're lengthening this underside, so you should feel a slight stretch through the outside of your hips and the obliques a little bit. From here, we're going to crunch up. Now, look at this. The hips are trying to come to the ceiling higher than normal. So what we're doing is, again, we're going to use the underside to squeeze to lift this hip up. So really, it's the underside that's being lengthened and then shortened. So 40 seconds will be on the clock per side. This is not an invitation to hit it as hard as possible. Be really mindful, okay? This does not work if the shoulders, look at this, if you drop the hips but the shoulders drop, there is no loading here. It's only shift, fight here. This is gonna just kind of give out. So be mindful of how you're doing this, okay? 40 seconds. In 4, 3, 2, 1. So if everybody is facing their screen, you should be able to see your eyes, okay, on the screen. Meaning you should be looking straight ahead, okay? The elbow that's at the top,
halfway,
hand behind your head. Make sure that hand is not pushing your head forward, so you're not rocking forwards. Imagine there's a wall in front of you and a wall behind you. This is a straight up and down movement, not a forwards and backwards movement.
and
push that
time.
ground away. Boom. Switch it up. Okay, we'll go in. Hips up. 4, 3, 2, 1. So really pushing that ground away from you, even when you're coming down with the hips, guys. That's the key. It sounds really counterproductive, okay? The hips are dropping, but you're pushing the ground away from your hands. That's what creates that stability in the shoulders. So you're already coming as low as you can without compromising the shoulders. That's the goal.
And time.
And rest. Okay, so before we pull the trigger, let me just open the windows. It is warm. Okay, good people. So we know what we're doing. Hollow body, arch body, side plank arch ups. Okay, 3 sets, bang, bang, bang. That's what we're gonna go for, okay? So if you're ready, onto the back. Nathan, let me know if it's too loud with the traffic noise or whatever. But here we go. 45 seconds. 4, 3, 2, reach up, set, and let's go.
Twenty seconds to go. Three, 2, and time.
Oh, yeah. Okay, definitely shaking today. Onto our front, guys. Arch body. Okay, so hands on the ground, reaching forward with the shoulders, reaching back with the feet. We'll come up in 3, 2, lift, and time starts for 40. So trying to lift the arms at the shoulders, not the neck. Okay, remember, eyes are gazed up ever so slightly, but lifting the whole lower body up off the ground.
10 seconds. 3, 2, time.
Okay, onto our side for our side plank arch ups. Fingers pointed away, feet set, hips come right the way up, hands, we'll go in 4, 3, 2, 1. Really try to feel the underside of your body. Okay, so that side body is what we're really trying to light up. But that's only going to happen if we stay strong from downstairs and upstairs.
10 seconds. And time.
Okay. God, I gotta regress everything today. Okay. Hips up. We'll go in 4, 3, 2, 1. Remember, guys, it's that up and down motion, not forwards and backwards.
Ten seconds. And time.
Yeah. Woo! Man, feeling the burn today. Okay. 2 down, 2 to go. Good people. We're going to be on our back. Remember the intention. Keep, okay, that buttock slightly up off the ground. Okay, that tail of the bum. Here we go. Feet up, squeeze your toes. Sorry, squeeze your feet, point your toes. We'll go in 5, 4, 3. Reach with the hands and time. Let's go.
Ten seconds. Time.
Yeah. Okay, I'm definitely burning today. Good. I'm shaking. Woo. Okay. That is me moaning and bitching at the same time. Here we go. Okay. Arch body. We'll go in 5, 4, 3. Reach. Lift. Time starts. 40 seconds. Again, keep dialing in, guys. Okay, so think about the body. Is it reaching forward? Are you lifting everything at the shoulders and the butt? Okay.
Fly.
Lift the legs higher. Pick the chest up higher. Keep reaching forwards and backwards at the same time.
And time.
Oh yeah, thank you. Here we go. Side plank arch ups. Fingers set, okay? Legs are set. Let's bring the hips right the way up. Hands, we'll go in 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So remember, guys, if you feel compromised, if you're feeling you're failing technically, hold the isometric variation, okay? That's gonna be way more powerful than trying to survive, okay? This.
Fly. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah. Down. Whew. To the other side. Fingers. Okay, legs set up, hips come up, hands back. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Ten seconds. And time.
Okay, 3 down, 1 to go. We're so close. Okay, last set. Let's bring it home, guys, nice and strong. Okay, so I would suggest going a little bit far than what you think you can do. Try hold it there, quality, then regress as you need to, okay? Let's leave it in the tank. Let's go. In 5, 4, 3, reach, boom, and time. Let's go. Regress to progress, people.
20 to go. And time.
Oh, yeah. Okay. That was lactic. That was lactic in the tummy. Okay, something's happening. Good people, let's go. Arch body. Okay, again, make sure that the neck is not cranked. However, you are trying to lift your head up. You gotta get those neck muscles on. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, reach, lift. Remember, you're lifting the shoulders or the arms of the shoulders, not the neck. Head is up a little bit. Nothing in the traps, nothing in the delts. Okay, if that's the case, have your hands wider or hands back behind. Lift your quads, your thighs clean off the ground. So that means you may need to fall forward a little bit. Allow your lower body to lift. Okay, keep lifting that body as well. Feet go back, hands go forward.
And time.
Side body. Let's get onto it. Okay, I'm gonna go the other way. Here we go. Okay, hands set, feet set. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so 40 seconds, smooth, in control. Trying to find that side body on the underside. Okay, really exaggerating that arch up at the top. Always pushing the weight away. Okay, both down to the feet and your hands. Shoulders nowhere near the ears.
And time.
Okay, let's get on it, guys. Last 40 seconds. Hands. Okay, feet set. Hands behind the head. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Halfway. 3, 2, 1. Time.
All right, finish it off. And down. Okay. Woo! 4 sets done. Great job, team. Quick drink of water. I definitely deserve it, I think. Okay. Oh my God. Okay. So, last 2 moves. Okay. Again, we're just going to double down. So, for this, ideally you want something, okay, underneath your knees, especially if you're in a hard floor, guys, okay? So cushions, I've got the comfort of just grabbing a nice 2.5 centimeter mat under my legs, okay? But you may want something, okay, that's gonna protect your knees maybe a little bit. What we're gonna be doing, guys, okay, as you get yourself set up is 2 things, natural leg extensions and our pike leg lifts. Okay, so nothing changes from last week, apart from we're gonna do 1 more set. So last week we did 2 sets. Today we're just gonna go into 3 sets. And these are gonna be back to back, okay? So let me just kind of talk you through both of them. So the natural leg extensions, guys, the key thing to understand here is we're really trying to open all this stuff here, right? So the front of the hips. So essentially my thighs, the front of my hips, the only way I can access these areas is if back of my body is allowing me to, okay, keep everything still here, because I'm using my own body weight, okay, to get into these areas. So if I collapse, if I arch, I'm not going to get into these areas, okay? It's just going to feel crap along the lower back region, which is not what we want. Now with the setup, knees are under the hips, okay, roughly, give or take. The key thing is just to kind of make sure that you're not, feet are not touching like this, okay? You can have them a little bit further out, okay? Now, as you come back, if the knees start to go wide and the feet come in, just be mindful. I'm not saying that's wrong, but now you're starting to get into slightly different spaces, okay? We want to just focus on these. So what we're going to do is this. Chin tucks in. We're going to keep the rib cage down and butts on. So 3 things, chin, ribs, butt. The reason for this is because I want to take the spine out of the equation, okay? That means you got to have your butt on, okay? And as we go back at the knees, okay, so when we kind of move back at the knees, we're going to feel a load through the thighs, okay? So we're going to go 6 reps here. Let's just kind of start it off, and then we'll amend as we go, okay? So nice and simple. There's a slight pause at the bottom, okay? So on the high knee position, chin tucks in, rib cage down, butts on. Let's come back, pause for a second, drive up nice and tall. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 more. 7, 8, and sitting onto the ground. So from there, that was lengthening the front of the thighs. Now we're going to work on the shortened state, okay? And last week, we introduced this pike leg lifts, okay, or pike pulses, sorry. So we had been doing, as a reminder, 5-second holds per leg. Last week, we brought 40 reps, so 20 per side, okay? And the intent with this is to keep your legs straight, not falling back. If this is the case, put something under your bum, okay? Hands should be flush against the ground. Guys, one leg is up, and look at this. We're going to make sure it's a kiss on the ground with the feet at the heels. It's not a that, okay? So be mindful. So we're continually under tension at all times. Here we go, toes. Look at those toes. Squeeze your quads. One leg comes up, and let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 10, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 20. 1, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. It's quite a fast job. Okay, here we go. Straight onto our knees. 2 more sets, back to back, guys. Okay, that's the goal. So again, with these, no PBs required. You are gradually going to make your way further and further as your body allows you to go. Okay, so don't crank shit. Just follow the process. Here we go. Chin, ribs, glutes, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh yeah, I got a grunt on for the first time, huh? Joey would be proud. Okay, here we go. Make sure, guys, you're lifting the legs clean off, okay? Try lift, even if the legs are not lifting, okay? Put something under your bum, get the hips high. Okay, here we go, toes are pointed, hands pushing to the ground. One leg up, and let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 20, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. Onto our knees again. Third and last set. Let's go, guys. Let's bring it. Okay. Chin, ribs, butt, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, that's it. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, try lift your hamstrings off, not just the calf or the heels, okay? The whole leg is coming up, guys. Moving at the crease of your hips. One leg up, and let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. Bring it in. Bring it in. Okay. How are we feeling, good people? Woo.
Oh.
Great job.
Gosh.
Great job, guys.